What's up, guys? Better Best Dog here, FitBully TV. As always, don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. Good morning. As you all know, today big man's out of town. He's visiting Ruben this weekend. So, of course, what am I doing? I got to manage all the dogs. Last time you got to see what it was like for me to go over there and manage his dogs, but a lot of you are asking, hey, what about your guys' dogs? What about Nala? What about Gia? What about Maya? What about Tut? You know, we want to see more of them as well too. So, happy to share with you all that, guys. But as we all know, with us, routine and structure is key to managing all of these dogs. And as you guys just learned, Maya is now pregnant. We just found that out the other day. So be expecting Maya and Ego babies here in the next couple of weeks. But what does that mean? Gotta start upping her nutrition. So what am I doing? I haven't had a chance to batch cook her some of her food yet. So right now I'm making her breakfast. So we can continue to up her protein, up her nutrition, so she's getting everything she needs nutritionally. And of course, someone didn't put their phone on silent, so don't mind that. But anyways, making sure she gets everything that she needs nutritionally, so that of course she can feed these growing puppies. So that being said, what you're going to see today, special episode, is also FitBully Friday. And what do we do on Fridays? We meet up with Stan as well too. We go do bite work, we go to train, etc. So that's still going to continue. You're going to get to see me go work with him. You're going to see me go over there work with his dogs. And we're not going to do the typical location like when we go to the park or something like that. We're going to do something a little different today to continue to keep working with these dogs and building them up. So stay tuned for that. But it is a process, people. Stay tuned. You're about to see my process with Nala and Gia. You're about to see everything I do over there once again. And as always, stay tuned and take care of your dogs. So the funny thing about Maya, for those of you that don't know much about Maya, because we don't really share her that often, and I do on my page specifically. You can go follow me on TikTok or Instagram at Better Best Dog. And Maya, she's our resident goofball. She's just goofy. She's a little slow. Got the LD, you kind of see it in her eyes at times. I mean, she doesn't even know she's pregnant, and usually most dogs don't, but like when she had her last puppies, when she had Nala and Flex, she had no idea what was going on, so confused. But the funny thing is, she specifically, if there's anything, she's like, the one thing she loves about being pregnant is the amount of food she gets to eat. That's the one, as you can see, she's sitting here drooling, she's excited, she's like, man, I don't care what's going on with me, as long as I'm getting these 2 meals a day. And it was so funny, last time when she wasn't pregnant, when we stopped feeding her 2 meals a day, she was so disappointed. So disappointed. She would go in the room over there and she'd wait patiently for her first meal a day and it stopped coming, and she was like so confused. So, but that's what's funny about Maya. Now Maya, she may be a couch potato, she may be a little goofball, but she used to get busy too. And I'll see if I can find some old clips I can drop in here so you can see, but she used to get busy. She ain't like Blue. Blue don't do nothing. But she used to get busy. She was motivated by Zara. So, alright Mama, you hungry? You ready? Ready? Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go, Mama. Here you go, sweetheart. Bam. So yeah, I got chicken in there, sardines, ground turkey, pineapples, mangoes, coconut, kale, just to name a few things. And there's a lot of other things in there, to be clear. But this is just meal one, and she'll have another meal later, which will be completely different. But this is also to make sure she's getting everything that she needs, like I said. But yeah, Maya, she's so sweet though. She's the sweetest thing ever. She's a complete goofball. She's very food motivated. And so she passed on some of those characteristics to both Flex and Nala. So you'll see those in Flex and Nala. Nala gets super excited, super happy, and that's exactly how Maya is. High energy, super excited all the time, just loves to be loved, loves to be a couch potato, can get busy if need be. And Nala really took all those traits as well too. So stay tuned. I'm about to go let all the dogs out, walk you through my routine on what I do with them every single day individually, so that they can make sure that they're getting everybody's getting the right amount of love, everybody's getting the right amount of work, etc. So morning routine. Once again, every time come out, I let them out of their cages one by one. I don't do it all at the same time like Trev does. Once again, I want to make sure I'm building a bond with every single one of them. And I don't sometimes get the amount of time to spend with them like Trev does too, because we're always with his dog. So when I'm there all day long, I got to make sure they're getting all the milk they need. Nala, come here, baby. Come here, Mama. So every morning I come out. First thing I do before I let them outside, I take them out here one by one, and I just love them individually. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I know. And see, like I said, there's that Maya right there. She gets super excited, but she just loves to be loved. But she can also get busy too. So, all right, baby. You ready to go potty? Ready to go bathroom? Let's go. Come on. Bam, I'll let her out. Boom. And And I'll do the same thing with Gia. I'm gonna bring Gia out and do the exact same thing. Gia. I know, she's also one that's super hyperactive. Come here, Mama. Yeah, hey, baby. Hi. I know. Now this one, she's misunderstood. Like I said, her story is she hurt her leg early on, so she was confined to the crate for 3 months. And so in that time frame, she didn't get a lot of socialization or desensitization. So what ended up happening is that she has a lot of pent-up energy. So with her, gotta make sure I'm loving her extra. Finally got her leg back to 100%. So I've been working with her specifically, getting her on walks, working her out, and you guys have been seeing that on my TikTok and stuff like that. But same thing with her, I gotta dial her back at times and get her dialed in and focused. I know, baby, I know. All right, let's go, let's go to the bathroom. Come on. And then of course, now I added Tut to the crew. So Tut gets the same exact love. And boom, there's Tut. Hey man, Tut here. Good boy, good boy. Now Tut is Baloo's son. So he has that lazy bone in him, but he of course is Zara's son. So he has the capabilities. So he has the ability to do stuff, and you've seen him time and time again do things effortlessly. He's super smart, but he loves to chill. So with him, I gotta make sure I'm giving him extra love and spending twice as amount of time and attention with him so that I can make sure our bond is nice and strong and I can get him to do whatever I need him to do so that Baloo doesn't necessarily stick. But if I need him to chill, he will. So, all right, buddy, you ready to go to the bathroom? Yeah, let's go, come on. Tut, here. Good boy. Let's go. And then that's what I normally do every single morning. I let them all out one by one. I love them up. Now I'm about to incorporate, of course, Maya's breakfast into that routine. I'll go out there, watch them, make sure, you know, nothing bad is happening. So I just go out there right now. Come here, Tut. Good boy. So obviously we got some work to do. And I was also gone for a whole week too. So that's another thing, if you guys didn't know that, anytime you're gone for extensive periods of time, if they're not in their normal routine and stuff like that and they're with other people, they start acting like baby kids. So you gotta make sure, you gotta get them back into that routine. So that's the thing. Like I said, I have a routine with them. I've been getting them back into it, making sure I'm working on them with their commands. So stay tuned, people. About to go get ready. About to head over to HQ. There you go. Look at that routine, people. Look at that. Clockwork. That is clockwork at its finest. So as you can see, they're all using the restroom. No accidents, because we got them on a routine. And then I'll pick up any of the piles that are here. There's not many because once again, we clean daily. I cleaned yesterday when I came over. Big man left yesterday, so clockwork. What I got on the agenda for them today will definitely be, you know, hanging out. Like I said, they this week are not doing any bite work. This dude right here needs to get his conditioning up. Right now we're working on his obedience as far as Tron is concerned. And then these guys as well too. Their conditioning's got to be up too. So we got to keep socializing Cha-Cha and Bam Bam, getting them out there so they can of course keep experience more of the world. And the same thing with Tut. Tron over here trying to punk pools. But yeah, so I'm gonna be taking Tron and Eagle on a 1.5 mile walk, 1.5 miles to 2 miles each, and it'll probably be a walk/run, walk/hard walk, yeah, run/hard walk, excuse me. And then of course I'll take Bam Bam and Cha-Cha for about a mile. Tut's coming with me today specifically to a little session with Stan for FitBully Friday, so we're gonna do something special with him today. Like I said, we're not gonna go to the park today. We're gonna do something a little different, and then later on, of course, when I get back, I gotta work Gia and Nala still. So once again, people, this is all a process. It's all routine. Once again, this is an all-day affair, as you can see. And yeah, so stay tuned, people. I'm gonna let them kind of do their thing for a little bit, let them stretch their legs, be out here for a minute, but it's a process, people, so stay tuned. Just a couple weeks back when we were at the park, we had issues with Tut and Cha-Cha and Bam Bam. They were barking at people, barking at children. They ran up on a little kid. Didn't do anything, but they ran up on them because they hadn't been exposed to much. So what did we do right after that? We headed over to Arbor Hill. Boom, and we're making sure we're hitting those places like 3 times a week so that they're seeing kids, bikes, people. That's the big thing early on, is you want to get them exposed to people early on as well. We just had a group of people that just pulled up, didn't phase either of them. And Tut normally would bark, but I've been making sure we've been, like I said, hitting those grounds. I even took him to the gas station a few different times and just posted up at a picnic table and let them watch people get in and out of their cars, walk inside, hear people putting air in their tires. All those little things go a long way as far as desensitizing. And things like this for sure right here. So let's see how they do. All right, Tut. Just a couple weeks back when we were at the park, we had issues with Tut and Cha-Cha and Bam Bam. They were barking at people, barking at children. They ran up on a little kid. Didn't do anything, but they ran up on him because they hadn't been exposed much. So what do we do right after that? We headed over to Arbor Hill. Boom, and we're making sure we're hitting those places like 3 times a week so they're seeing kids, bikes, people. That's the big thing early on, is you want to get them exposed to people early on as well. We just had a group of people that just pulled up, didn't phase either of them. And Tut normally would bark, but I've been making sure we've been, like I said, hitting those grounds. I even took him to the gas station a few different times and just posted up at a picnic table and let them watch people get in and out of their cars, walk inside, hear people putting air in their tires. All those little things go a long way as far as desensitizing. And things like this for sure right here. So let's see how they do. All right, Tut. Let's go. Here we go. So remember, they gotta trust you. Here. There you go. Good boy. That is better than I thought that was. Good boy. Some slight hesitancy.
Yeah. But so that's good. I mean, like he said, your dog has to trust you, and you build that relationship. And you don't start out bringing your dog here. You want them to trust you in stressful environments like this before you come out in places like this, because you can push your dog to the left, and once they go too far left, you're going to be having a problem on your hands. So always start slow. Mark that dog's confidence. He looked at me, he's ready.
Get out of here.
Alright, so as you saw, we got the dogs on the elevator. We got them on these, platform here with the water fountains going around, and we're just building the dog's confidence. And when you're building the dog's confidence, it's a slow process. So you don't want to do too much with them, because if you have win and then they have a loss, especially like a dog like Tut, where we're trying to build his confidence up a lot, is you can lose ground. And you don't want to lose ground whenever you're working with your dog. You want to make sure every time you work with them, you try to get them to be better than they were the last time you worked with them. And it's a small wins, and those small wins pay off to those big rewards when you see the dogs going down the Space Coast, when you see them jumping through the windows of cars, getting on top of cars and all of that. The confidence starts at this age, and it starts with you. So if you're confident in leading your dog in the right direction, they're gonna be there for you, and they're gonna follow your lead. So if you want a better dog, like he said earlier, you gotta be better yourself.
Piggyback off of real quick, because you know the part about where the dog's gotta trust you, right? These dogs can feel energy.
Yes.
And one thing that I know that I was always too serious in everything that we did. I wasn't ever having fun. And I would be getting frustrated, and the dogs can feel all this stuff. And when you're in environments like that, that good energy really matters, because if you're nervous that they're gonna be nervous, then they're gonna be nervous. But if you're confident, like you're about to have a good time, they were actually able to ease into a lot of things relatively easily, because like I said, we've been working up to this. But as always, people, get out there, just have fun with your dogs. Like you said, get out here, be better, because your dogs will be better. And as always, take care of your dogs. Yo, what's up, guys? So we just got back to HQ, and now me and Tut just got back to HQ. Just got back from working with Stan. So you just saw that we just took Tuck out, did some desensitization and socialization work with him. I'll take Gia tomorrow, and I'll take Nala Sunday. The foot traffic will be even more intense, but today was a great introduction for him, as you guys saw. Now that I'm back at HQ, it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon now, I believe, and now it's time to get Ego. It's about to get Tron, get Cha-Cha, get Bam Bam. It's that time of day for them to get their work in. Once again, for them, you know, Ego's getting a little husky, Bam Bam, Cha-Cha a little husky, but they also, Bam Bam, Cha-Cha specifically, need a little more socialization as well too, so they need to be out more. So definitely going to be taking them for a walk, but cardio is going to be key in this process. So I'm going to flirt pull them for 10 minutes each, and then after that they're all going to get a 1.5 miles each. And normally, you know, we would pack walk them, you know, Ego and Tron together, Cha-Cha and Bam Bam together, but right now they all need individual one-on-one time. As we said, going into 2023, there's a lot of stuff that we got to do this year, that we got to tighten up. So every single dog at the FitBully Camp is getting tightened up, from Tut, from Nala to Gia, all the way up to Ego. Every single one is getting individual time. So think about that. All those dogs, how much time we have to spend with them individually? It's a lot of time. our days in general start around 6 a.m., 5, 6 a.m. You know, he's already up doing what he's got to do. I'm at the crib. I'm getting up, getting my stuff in personally, make sure we're getting our taking care of ourselves, working out and stuff like that, because these are fit bullies, so we got to take care of ourselves as well. But just getting in our routine, and then once again, going through the process as you saw this morning, making sure I greet each one of my dogs one by one, so they're all getting the individual love that they need and attention that they need, and that doesn't include the walks, the playtime, etc. So there's a lot that goes into this, people. We keep getting like, yo, I want my dog to do this, I want my dog to be like Ego, I want my dog to be like Tron, whatever. Like, if you guys would have seen Tron when he was staying with me originally, he's the complete opposite of where he is now, guys. And when Trev took Tron, he took Tron specifically by himself. He had Ego come back over with me. All the other dogs, Cha-Cha and Bam Bam, weren't born yet. But he had Tron specifically by himself for a week and worked with them every single day, all day long, individually. Like, it's dedication when it comes to these dogs, people. And but it forces us all to be better in the process. So stay tuned as we continue to build our dogs out this year. You know, it's a big year for us. We're super excited. We can't thank you all enough for tuning in and watching us. And of course, your guys' feedback and the questions that you guys ask just force us to continue to be better, because we know we don't know everything. And that's why we love this process, because it forces us to learn more and more and more every single day. I learn more and more every single day. Trevor's learning more and more every single day. As you see, he got all the books all over the place. That's all he does, is he just learns and then turns around and shares the information with you guys. We apply the information with our dogs, and you guys can see the results in our dogs itself. So as always, people, stay tuned, take care of your dogs. I'm gonna get these guys out, and then I'll probably close it out probably with Ego and them with all their meals, and then some light stuff that I would do with Nala and Gia. But just to give you a grasp, you know, just to show you what all really goes into a day. We are literally, from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to bed, is dogs. So make sure you take care of your dogs. So guys, so you've kind of seen that today's been quite an extensive day. Right now I'm feeding my dogs, Nala, Gia, Tut. I already fed Maya. You saw I fed her this morning as well too. I already fed her dinner. These guys, you saw they just got some work too, so I wanted them to cool down for a little bit while I went and got a workout in. Now I'm back feeding them, and I still got to go back and feed Ego, Tron, Bam Bam, and Cha-Cha. Man, that's a lot that goes into this stuff, people, especially with these dogs. But this is what we do every day. And I'm not gonna lie, days like today, I mean, you saw I've been bouncing around all over the place. And I'm not gonna lie, days like today, I don't know if you all know, but about, what was it, 2017, I spent a year, I lived with Trev for a whole entire year. And trust me, during that year, I had a lot of growth that I needed to do. And you know, we'll talk about that another time, as far as just, you know, my background and all the stuff that I've been through, and the reason why that year with Trev was so detrimental. But if I would have never spent that year with Trevor, man, you know, I always like to use the reference, if you guys are familiar with the Kill Bill movies, and specifically the character Pai Mei. I always reference to Trev as my Pai Mei. He's my sensei in a sense. You know, you go up to the mountains and train with Pai Mei for X amount of time, and you come back a world-class assassin. That's what living with Trev was like for a year. He was testing you on so many occasions, in so many different ways, thousands and thousands and thousands of reps, a lot of lessons learned, a lot of mistakes made on my part, but it was all because I wanted to be better, and it was worth every single second. Because going through that whole entire year, from the moment I woke up at 6, 7, 8 a.m. until the moment I went to bed at 2, 3, 4 a.m. because I was also working bartending full time. I was with Trev during the day, so it was just nonstop affair, round the clock, 24/7, and building up, you know, my mindset to handle long days like today. You know, I'm not gonna lie, all the stuff that we do, you guys see. I mean, we shoot and edit everything ourselves. We do everything with the dogs ourselves. Obviously, we cook all their food, all that kind of stuff. Batch cooking helps tremendously when it comes to feeding multiple dogs. But my point in saying that is that, you know, spending that year with Trev really built up my stamina to handle long days like today. Because I'm not gonna lie, if I would have never spent that year, I would have imploded by now. I would have given up, I would have fallen off. I'd be like, you know what, this ain't for me, I'm gonna go do something else. But spending that year was extremely crucial. And Trev, he always thinks 15, 20 years ahead. And I know everything that he put me through in that time frame, he was prepping me for moments like we are in now. And it's crazy that everything that I've learned from being around him, everything that I've learned and the person I'm becoming because of him, I wouldn't want it any other way. And I'm beyond grateful for the opportunity to be sitting here talking to you guys, to be dealing with these dogs, to be presented with the opportunity to have just to simply be better. Life was a lot rough early on, but the fact that I was able to still grab it, get a hold of it, and make change, anything is possible, people. And you can do the same with your life. Like I said, with these dogs, you want these dogs to be better, it starts with you being better. If you want your dogs to be the best, it starts with you striving to be better every single day so that they can be the best. So as always, people, appreciate y'all tuning in. Please like, subscribe, share, and as always, thank you for watching.